great emphasis. There are English language programs for nursery, primary, and secondary school-going children. In addition to an intensive English program for the older Vietnamese boat people. The courses are all conducted by experienced teachers from Malaysia and other participating countries using the latest audiovisual and other teaching aids. There is also a French language center. Just one of the many buildings built by the Vietnamese boat people under the close supervision of MRCS engineers. The urge to excel is great, for herein lies the hope of resettlement, and many spend their leisure time in the library gleaning more knowledge. The vocational training program includes courses in carpentry, auto mechanics, sewing, typing, nursing aid, catering, and others. For the Vietnamese boat people, graduation day is a day to look forward to. Not least because of the celebrations that surround it, but because in their hands they hold the key to hope. Hope for a brighter tomorrow. Hope for resettlement. For of the 703 students who passed out, 93% were accepted for resettlement. The Vietnamese are entrepreneurs by nature, and being in a foreign land hasn't dampened this spirit. The MRCS too encourages such income-generating activities to supplement Vietnamese boat people's needs. The Vietnamese boat people grow their own crops with seeds and fertilizers provided by the society, and sell these and other homegrown and homemade items in the daily morning market. Life on the island is not all work. There's time for play as well. There are sporting activities like ping pong, volleyball, and others for the single young men who form the largest group. And for those who prefer a less active leisure, there are cultural shows, film shows, and other activities to while away their time. There are also activities for unaccompanied minors, a scout program, and a program for single young women like knitting, embroidery, and others. And so life goes on for these Vietnamese boat people as they silently pray, praying for a better tomorrow, praying for resettlement, praying for freedom. For many, the temples and churches on the island provide a sanctuary, an escape from the harsh realities of life. For others, like this little 2.5-year-old, the youngest unaccompanied minor on the island, they depend on the prayers of friends who care. And the tracing and mailing department, which is funded by the International Committee of the Red Cross for Resettlement. The Malaysian Red Crescent Society's tracing and mailing services were established in 1979 with the assistance of the German Red Cross Society. Apart from enabling the exchange of news between the Vietnamese boat people, it also greatly assists in the task of obtaining a sponsor for resettlement. In the 12 years since May 1975, 219,480 Vietnamese boat people have landed. And to date, 213,915 have been resettled. This figure alone shows the importance of the department. The department also provides a money transfer service to enable relatives of Vietnamese boat people to give supplementary financial support. Once acceptance for resettlement is given, the Vietnamese boat people are transferred to Sulawesi Transit Center. some, it's the day they've been waiting for. For others, it means separation from loved ones. And for those left behind, they continue to live in hope. Not knowing when, if ever, they'll be on the flight to freedom. Those accepted are thoroughly examined and inoculated according to the requirements of the accepting country at Sulawesi, while their medical and other documents are processed and updated. Life at Sulawesi is a little different from that at Pulau Bidong. For one thing, cooking is done on a mass basis. And another, the Vietnamese boat people spend a large part of their time in the orientation houses, which prepare them for life in their new country. Actual departure, however, may take anything from a few months to a year or more. And even then, only if they are medically fit. After the long wait, the long-awaited day has arrived. Tears are shed, and farewells are said before the Vietnamese boat people board the bus to Subang International Airport. Here, they are given their medical and other documents. And they are on their way to a new life and a new tomorrow.
In the past, the Vietnamese who arrived were more knowledgeable, sophisticated, and professionally qualified. Nowadays, another group have arrived, and every year we find ourselves adjusting our programs to suit the people who arrive. Our work is to assist our government to speed the departure of the Vietnamese from Malaysia. We will continue providing this assistance because there are people who arrive here and who need urgent assistance, and we will continue to do this work with the help of all international agencies. In 1987, we will be spending close to 10 million Malaysian dollars. We have budgeted for about the same amount for 1988. And we are confident that the agencies which we have worked with for all these 12 years, the UNHCR, the League, the ICRC, the national societies of Red Cross and Red Crescent who have provided funds and personnel, the international agencies such as World Concern and others will continue to help us to help the Vietnamese boat people. Tôi biết đi thật xa, tôi có quên người ta.